Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to your award-winning Letters and Layers podcast. Bless you, baby. This is your host, Amaka. I don't even really know how this episode is going to go. I am recording while my baby is in his bassinet, and we'll see how this goes. Usually I record in one fell swoop, like I will sit down, I will record, I won't get up until I'm done. But these episodes might be constructed a little bit more piecemeal. Hopefully they still kind of flow a little bit. Just know your girl is doing her best. Like, I don't even know if I did a proper intro. Welcome to your award-winning Letters and Layers podcast. This is your host, Amaka. This is our podcast where we talk all things wellness, mental health, books, life's lessons, streams of consciousness, motherhood, and everything in between. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know that these episodes for the foreseeable future will be that long. As I sit here, I feel a little bit rushed, but I'm not really putting any expectations on myself with the next few episodes. All I want to do really is just kind of talk about how things have been for me. I'm going to share my birth story, my labor and delivery story down the line, breastfeeding, pumping, formula feeding, all those things I'm going to be sharing. But I really just want this episode to just kind of be like kind of a dump of sorts. I'm just going to say whatever is coming to mind, starting from right now, I guess. So I really appreciate my husband. He does the night shift, so I actually get to sleep. I usually get to sleep between 11 and 11:30, and I usually wake up between 6:30 and 7:30. And once I'm out because of just, honestly, the days just kind of fly by. It's like going fast and slow at the same time, but the fact that it is already past 11 a.m. on the 28th is kind of crazy. And I just feel like today is going to be one of those days where I blink and it's like 9 o'clock. But honestly, we are doing our best. We are holding our own. We are making it work with a newborn who is 18 days old. My son Gabriel was born early morning Friday, April 10th at 1:57 a.m. after 30 hours of labor. My early labor started Wednesday evening, April 8th at around 7:30 p.m. I labored at home for the first 20 hours, got to the hospital, labored for the next 10, and he was born. Yeah, so after a few days of him and I being in the hospital, we came home, and it has been an adjustment ever since. Reddit is like my best friend. I'm always on Reddit. I'm always like reading other moms' experiences with the first few weeks, having a newborn, regardless of if it's a boy or girl. I'm reading women's experiences with like the breastfeeding journey, the pumping journey, the formula feeding journey. Because honestly, we're doing a little bit of everything and I will make that its own episode. Yeah, I feel like the first 10 to 14 days, I'm really trying to remember. I just felt like I was just trying to keep my head above water a little bit, but honestly, as far as babies go, he is pretty straightforward. He doesn't cry for no reason. He'll cry if he's hungry. He'll cry. He doesn't even cry if his diaper is soiled. Like, we need to check him regularly to make sure that he's clean, or if he needs a diaper change. I know some babies, like the minute they feel urine or stool, they go crazy. He doesn't. He really only makes a fuss if he is hungry. And for a couple of days, we realized that he actually needed more food because apparently he's going through what I think is his second growth spurt. It's like they go through their first one maybe within the first like week and a half, and now like another growth spurt approaching the 3-week mark. So like he's just growing, and he is quickly needing more food. So that's definitely a learning curve. And honestly, we're kind of just feeding him until he gives us the cue that he is good. And usually when that happens, you know, he is not crying anymore, he's not fussing anymore, and he goes to sleep pretty easily. So yeah, his wake windows are getting a little bit longer, and he's just fun to look at. Like, honestly, I can't believe that I am a mom. I can't believe I'm a mom to a son. And he is perfect. He's perfect. What else do I even want to say? Honestly, I'm really just leaning on consistency for this episode. I don't even know if it's going to be that long. I did say in my last episode that I probably wouldn't post anything for the 15th of April, and lo and behold, that was the case. But I really want to start getting the ball rolling again with the podcast, and I really don't know what it will look like for the rest of the year, but if these episodes are a little bit shorter, if they're a little bit more disjointed, if my thoughts kind of seem like they might be a little bit all over the place, please just bear with me. Like I said, I'm leaning heavily on consistency and just keeping things going. I'm looking at him right now in the camera, and he's still very much awake, but he is kind of just entertaining himself. So we'll see how much longer I have, because he did not really finish with his last feed, so he might still be a little hungry. Yeah, but honestly, yeah, he doesn't fuss unless he's hungry, unless he's a little gassy. So we as new parents are doing our best. Him as a new human is doing his best. I'm always telling him that he's such a good boy. If he farts, I'm like, good boy. If he has a bowel movement, I'm like, good boy. Because like he's doing what he's supposed to do as a baby. And I'm just so happy. I'll go a little bit more into what our hospital stay looked like in a later episode. But I'm really just so happy that he's doing everything he is to be doing as a newborn. You know, we've had 2 pediatric visits and he's done really great. He's growing. His birth weight was 8 pounds, 14 ounces. So a bigger baby right out the gate. And since then, he's gained at least a pound, which is great. So we are just going with the flow to a degree, but still, you know, trying to make the most educated, informed decisions as we can as new parents. My husband being not only a medical resident, but a family medicine medical resident comes in handy because he has a wealth of knowledge as far as pediatric goes, you know, as far as children from newborn to adolescence. So I think he relies a lot on that knowledge that he's gained to help navigate any decisions that he makes. And, you know, he kind of does his thing with Gabriel. I do my thing with Gabriel. We work together, but I can already see that we have different approaches, and that's totally okay. It's been just the 3 of us since he was born because we just want to err on the side of caution as far as, you know, not introducing any opportunity for him getting sick as a newborn because that could be pretty serious. So we're excited for when he gets his 8-week vaccinations, and then family will start to come and visit, and we'll be outside more and just taking advantage of the Chicago summer, which I am super excited about. But we're staying closer to home for the next few more weeks. A little, honestly, more than a few weeks, until the first week of June. But you know, honestly, there's more than enough to do with a newborn in the home. So I feel like like I said, the days kind of just fly by. So yeah, I'm really trying to like share things in a way that makes sense, but my thoughts are kind of all over the place. So please forgive me, bear with me. I am super grateful for how I'm feeling. I had him vaginally, so oftentimes with a vaginal birth, recovery is quicker. And, you know, we have a treadmill in our home, so I've been able to get on that a few times. You know, I go up and down stairs pretty easily, no issues. I think what has helped, honestly, a great deal with my recovery is the fact that I'm sleeping regularly and the hydration, which I need for breast milk. So yeah, staying hydrated, super hydrated. I kill probably a gallon a day nowadays. And sleeping regularly, I'm sure. Taking my prenatals, supplementing my iron because I do have a history of anemia. Just making sure I am tending to myself in all the ways that I need to, you know, kind of give myself what I need so that I can be there for myself and I can be there for my family now. Because we are a trio, we are no longer a duo. And that has been, you know, a transition, as I continue to say with this episode. So I'm trying to think if there's really anything else I want to share. Honestly, this is mostly just like a touch base, proof of life. I'm well, family is well, baby is well. We are on the other side, healthy and whole. I'm going to see if maybe I can produce the next episode a little bit more, you know, in a way that just kind of flows a little better. But this episode is very much a throwing myself into the deep end again, slowly building momentum and getting my mind back in the space of recording and just figuring out my new rhythm with a son. Because honestly, this podcast is my first baby who is turning 5 this year. September will be 5 years of the Letters and Layers podcast in its many iterations. So I have so many reasons to continue this podcasting journey and a whole new chapter in my life to reflect on and process and talk through out loud. So I want to say thank you guys for listening. Thank you for bearing with me. Forgive me for the piecemeal or clunky nature of my thought process with this episode. I'm just trying to get things going, just trying to slowly build momentum again. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye.